This is my cover page. Today I'm going to talk about James Fenimore Cooper. James Cooper was born on September 15, 1789 in Burlington, New Jersey, and died on September 14, 1851. He was the 11th out of the 12 children. His parents were William Cooper and Elizabeth Fenimore Cooper. When he was 1 year old, his parents moved to Cooperstown in central New York. When he was just 13 years old, he attended Yale College, but was expelled from college for playing dangerous prank on another student. So his dad put him in the U.S. Navy as a midshipman, and the experience influenced many of his novels. At the age of 20, Cooper inherited a fortune from his father. Then, at the age of 21, he married Susan Augusta. She was the daughter of a wealthy family. He had 7 children with her. James and his wife were Quakers. Their daughter Susan Fenimore Cooper was a writer on nature and female suffrage and other topics. Powell Fenimore Cooper also became a writer. In 1819, he became the head of the Cooper Band after the death of his father and brothers. He took on full responsibility for all the wealth and death. He published his first book, Percussion, which was not very successful, in 1820. The next year, he wrote The Spy. This book went to become more popular than the former publication, which gave him international fame. Leader Stalking Tales went to be considered the first true American novel. In 1826, he wrote The Last of Mohicans, which is considered to be his masterpiece, and became one of his most well-read novels of the 19th century. The same year, he moved to Europe in the purpose of a better life for his children. Then he published Notion of the Americans, which went on to make him an extremely controversial figure, because the book disappointed British and the Americans. In the 1830s, his writing took a good political. He attracted Europeans and anti-republicans. In the novel The Bravo in 1831. In 1834, he became a vestryman and donated money to his church. He was an active member of Christ's Episcopal Church. James Cooper was a 19th century American novelist best known as the first novel writer in the United States. James associated with Daniel Day to make his novel called The Last of Mohicans. Interesting facts. He was one of the only 4 brothers that survived and 2 sisters that survived childhood. James decided to add Fenimore to his name in 1826. Cooper was honored on a U.S. stamp. These are some quotes. Whenever the government of the United States should break up, it would probably be considered consequence of false direction. No civil and social can long exist with an active power on its bosom that is stronger than the laws. Systems are to be appreciated by their general effects and not by particular exceptions. And here's my question. From all your novels, which one is your favorite one and why? And here's where I got my information.